Namaste. And thank you for joining me today again for yoga live stream on my Facebook page at my-yogasite. So today I decided to do some yoga for office workers. But of course, this is not just if you are an office worker, but if you spend a lot of time sitting down on the computer, if you have kind of a static life, or if you can just put yoga pants on and lie down on the floor, this practice would be really good for you. We are going to focus on our shoulders, our neck, that we don't really think about so much, but also do some standing poses for stamina and focus that we all need anyway in our life. So I want to encourage you to take these 15 minutes for yourself. When we are at work, especially if we are in an office, we are pushed, we have deadlines, we feel stressed, and we think we don't have time for yoga. But when you actually take a little bit of time for yourself, then you find that your attitude towards things changes, and then you find more time. And this can be applied also in your life. It's a daily exercise I do with myself as well every day, even if I don't work in an office anymore. So let's begin. And as you have noticed, I'm actually sitting down in a chair because this is a practice you can also do in your office clothes. So you don't need stretchy pants. So let's just first of all see at our posture as we sit, because normally when we are at our desk, we are protruding our head forward, arching our back forward as well, trying to reach the screen type faster and basically rush ourselves through our day. So let's take a moment to straighten our spine, take a breath or two through the nose, close your eyes for a moment. And again. One more. Maybe your mind is still rushing, thinking of the different project, but for sure it will be a tiny bit calmer. So if you need three more breaths, it doesn't take very long. And you can do this right now in front of your screen at your desk, or maybe encourage people to do it even as you start a meeting. Just taking 3 deep breaths to center and focus. And some of the standing posture we will do can also be used as icebreakers, because you also want to include some fun into your day. Okay, so let's look at our shoulders again, and let's take them up to our ears, squeezing also the pelvic floor as we inhale, and then releasing slowly as we exhale. And this you can also do on the tube, so you use that time. And down. One more, inhale, squeeze. And release. And you're working also with your pelvic floor to connect the whole spine. So one important thing is to shift our chin a little bit back onto our neck, because like this, the ear aligns with the shoulder and the weight of the head is better distributed on our spine. So let's try to do this throughout our day as we're working on the computer, even more important, and sit nice and straight. So here we do even a little bit more, shifting all the way back and then down. The head is heavy. So the neck is straight. You see, I get a double chin, very attractive, and I exhale fully. And this simple stretch is actually working along the whole of my spine. It seems I'm doing nothing, but the weight of my head as I relax more, as I exhale more, is gently lengthening my spine, stretching my spine, and of course, focusing on the neck at the moment. Then I can move a little bit side to side. Stopping in the middle, slowly inhaling, head up, and then exhaling, head back. Dropping as far as it feels comfortable and making sure that you release the jaw, relax the jaw, relax the tongue into the mouth, relax your face. Exhale fully, you can even sigh. And I'm letting go more and more gently, moving the head. Of course, if you have neck injuries, go gentle with this, just as far as it feels comfortable. If you feel dizzy, come back up with the head. But, you know, yoga teaches us to explore and go as far as we need, not listen to other people, but listen to ourselves. And stop into the middle, slowly inhale up. Imagine that someone is helping you, lifting your head up, just behind you, lengthening your head even taller, and then gently dropping the head onto one shoulder. You can help it with the hand. Releasing, inhaling up, exhaling down. Let it drop before you help it. Then reach up. Inhale up. Tall, tall, tall. Exhale. Chin down one more time. And let's do a couple of rotations for the head. Round and round. Nice and slow and with the breath. Because yoga is movement and breath. Is stillness and breath. The breath makes you present, makes you feel, makes you aware. Change direction slowly. Inhaling up and exhaling down. And one more. And then lifting up too. Very good. Make sure that you have space to the side as we lift up the hands on top of our shoulders and start making nice big circles, nice big rotations for the shoulders to mobilize. As we breathe, we move and changing direction. You can do a few more of these, especially if your shoulders feel particularly stiff. And as you can see, my hands don't reach properly on the shoulder. This is because I'm a bit tight into my shoulder, but I accept where I am, and that's completely fine. Then I can place the hands onto my knees and push into my thighs, lift tall, and relax the shoulders one more time. Very good. So one more, I get back a little bit so I have more space, lift up the arms and touch the elbows and open, extend, and down to one side. And then inhale up and down to the other side. And then down, releasing down slowly. Now, crossing your elbows to the front in the eagle pose, try to grab your hands, and then the front elbows gently moves your other arm back, working into your shoulder. And you can hold the stretch as you breathe. Feel behind your scapula. Breathe and relax. The more you relax, the more you achieve. And this is a funny concept because we have been taught to work hard instead and strive. But yoga teaches us that as we relax, then we allow ourselves to be more, and then we achieve more in a natural flow. So same thing, other side, and notice the difference, no expectation. One side might feel really loose, the other side might feel tense. So I breathe into this. There is no rush for that. Another breath I feel I need. Back to the center, release. And now I move to the side of my chair and I interlock my hands behind, still sitting if you like, pushing the arms away from my spine. I fall forward and lift my arms up. Getting into a nice fold, but also a great heart opener. Inhale up, reach up with the hands, and touch the palms. I touch the palms like this, and I slide the palms as I reach higher and higher, lengthening the spine. Palms out and down. So you can repeat this little routine if your shoulders are particularly tight. But now we get up to standing. So I take my chair, I put it to the side, and I walk back a little bit so you can see me a little bit better. I might move the camera a tiny bit so that you can see my feet as well. So now I have no socks on because normally that's the best for yoga. But of course, maybe you have your working shoes on. That's okay. We're going to try to do some balancing. for focus and stamina, and also some warriors for the same reason. Okay, so let's actually start with a simple balancing pose. So you put the feet together, inhaling up, and then you touch your palms. Again, I might go a little bit more back so that you can see me. And then as we are here, even if you have high heels, try and lift up a little bit on your tiptoes. See if that's possible. Lifting up. Of course, the best option would be to kick your shoes off. Maybe in some offices we can do this these days. Maybe not. We try in both directions, both ways. Breathe here. I hope you can still hear me fine. I'm not sure about this new camera. So stay here as long as it's possible with a smile, because we don't take things too seriously in yoga. We try and see the fun side of it. So close your eyes and play into this balancing pose. Notice that the wind might come to move you, and we're not fighting against the wind. We're playing with it. We're dancing with the wind. We're riding the waves. Stay with me. Whee! And then here I come down. Okay, shake a little bit, and we try a tree pose. So one leg becomes really strong. You can lock your knee, and then the other foot can go onto the calf, so below your knee. Or if you want to reach higher, you can go up here. So of course, if you have shoes, maybe not the best option. But if you are a bit more bendy, maybe you can even try up here. So try which one you would like to do, or maybe you can just do this one and then try the other ones at home. One is done better than the other. What is important is to get our focus, our calmness, our breath. So stay here with me, eyes open for now. If you find it difficult, you can look on the floor, or you can even hang on to the desk next to you. We ask for help for a little while, and then we feel more secure and we let go. So breathe with me here in tree pose, getting your focus, getting your stamina, feeling the energy from the ground. And then you can even stretch the arms above if you want, play around making flowers, or join the hands into namaste. This is what yoga is. We are unifying, we are putting things together, body, mind, spirit, breath. Close your eyes if you want to play. Good. And then shake. Why do we shake? Just to reset the body, and also as a little thank you for the practice so far. So try on the other side. Again, no expectation. The other side might be completely different. So we try below the knee for now, so that maybe it's easier with shoes. And breathe. Stay here. And you can close the eyes. You can explore with your arms. Namaste. Great. Shake again. Shake, shake, shake. And then last pose we do is some words that connect powerfully to the ground, but also to the energy from high up. So I step a little bit more back so that you can see me. And with the right leg, I take a nice forward step. So make sure that this is comfortable for you. And we start bending the front knee. Now, the front knee wants to be perpendicular right on top of your ankle. So find your stance, what is good for you. The back foot should still be facing the front. Maybe slightly, you can open it a little bit, but your hips need to be to the screen, to me. And then we lift up the arms, connected to the energy above. And as we exhale, we take that energy down to find our stamina into our day. Bending the knee so that you stay perpendicular. Maybe your stance can go a little bit wider. Make sure that your knee is not wobbly like that. It needs to be like a knee. And breathe. One more. So you feel a long stretch along the back leg as well. Lengthening your spine up, breathing. Stay for another breath or so. Warrior one. Then coming down and coming back. And again, we shake a little bit to reset the body, to say thank you. So on the other side, big step. Again, notice the different sensation on the other side. Hips to knee, front knee. And as you work in this pose, you become more and more aware of your feet, of your legs, hips, and tucking a little bit the tail to lengthen, lifting up and coming down. Stay in the pose and breathe. Connect to your strength, to your power. Connect to the smile that is inside. Connecting to our heart. Feeling more relaxed for that next meeting we have. Feeling more ready. And maybe you can share these as an icebreaker, as I said, so everyone can feel it before that meeting. And coming down. And back. Shake a little bit. And coming back to our desk. Sitting quietly. Sitting quietly is very important so that you actually notice what's going on. And the best option is always to lie in Shavasana, but probably not really practical in an office environment. So let's sit quietly at our desk, just for 3 or 4 breaths. And you can mentally chant Om as well, if you like. And this is a vibration that set yourself down and energize you at the same time. So it's so interesting because it's relaxing and recharging at the same time. So let's do it together, closing our eyes, taking a couple of deep breaths in, and silently chanting Om into our heart. Thank you very much. So I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you have any advice. And of course, I'm going to do a few more of these videos because there is so much that we can do for office workers, for people that work a lot on desk and sit a lot, also for the hips. So yeah, if you have any requests, let me know. And you can find out more about my videos on my yoga page on Facebook or even on YouTube. I hope that you have enjoyed yourself. So take a nice deep breath with me. Namaste.